Okay, here I go. I won't be offended if you do your own thing, but I will go over it and you take it or leave it. So this is about the same format every year. I'm just gonna highlight the fact that in this particular, on this exam, look at this, vehicle finance is really heavy here, 19 marks. It kind of backed up on home finance. Usually it's about the same, but yeah, so just keep that in mind. It shouldn't throw anything off, but here we go. Make sure you show your work, formula sheet and study sheet. The formula sheet will be in the back of this booklet. You can tear it out. Be careful when you tear it out. Don't destroy the formula sheet or your booklet. So you just be gentle, fold it maybe. Complete answers, well organized, rounding, right? A fraction, you can round it to a decimal or go back to this and then round it to 2 decimals for your percentage. But don't go like round. That's not good, okay? Always include units, blah, 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 right? Okay. Some of the key words, remember these. If you need to go back to that, state is usually short. Describe, explain is a bit more than just a few words. Calculate means it's going to take you longer than just, getting the number quickly. You're going to have to do some calculating there. So you should recognize some of these questions. They were on the review. Okay. So this is the year, home finance, question 1. This is the year where they threw in 2 mill rates for education. Right? They have provincial, local school. It doesn't matter. They could have 5 mill rates for all we care. We have to calculate for every mill rate they give. You have to calculate the taxes. It's already portioned assessment. They have already portioned assessment. This, guys, is 45% of the entire value of the home. I'm just going to give you a little tip here. The only time you're going to have to worry about the 45% is if they mention it. They're like, the home is valued at 200,000 and it's only 45% is the portioned assessment. Okay, now you got to watch out, right? So this is 45% of the entire value. Okay, all right, so let's calculate this. So basically 83,750 times 21.01. Remember, if it's mills, we need to divide it by 1,000. We'll figure that out. We'll keep going. The next mill rate is 8.113 over 1,000. Then it's 18.264 over 1,000. So you figure out the taxes for each of the mill rates, and there's no local improvement. Remember, there's like water main repair, anything like that can be thrown in there. And so let's just figure out what this is. 83,750 times 21.01 divided by 1,000, 1759.59. And then let's clear this and do it again. $679.46. Remember, it's divided by 1,000, not 100. It'd be a pretty big number if you only divide it by 100. That's another clear giveaway. You add these things up, okay? You get 3968.66. However, you have to subtract the credit. Right? If there's a credit, we need to subtract that 3268.66. So let's say, I don't know, what else could they ask you? Is like, what are some of the main components that affect your property taxes? You could say the value of the home, for sure. Whether or not there are improvements, right? You can say that, whether or not there are improvements, what the mill rate is, and yeah, and so forth. Property taxes is one time or ongoing? It's ongoing, yeah. Land transfer tax is one time, ongoing. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going a little faster. I apologize. Manitoba recently recorded one of the coldest winters on record. State one energy efficient improvement a homeowner could make to reduce their heating bill. You could say the key word here is upgrade. Upgrade windows and doors. You could say upgrade furnace to Energy Star approved. You can upgrade the insulation. This could be walls, attic, etc. Okay. Upgrade is a key word. You can say upgrade. Okay, what does it say? Energy efficient improvement to reduce the heating bill. Okay, so it has to be specific to heating bill. What else? Upgrade weather stripping. On doors, right? So doors, they always have like a little rubber seal around the door. That's called weather stripping. If you don't remember that word, just say replace or upgrade the seals around windows and doors. That would also do. Okay, so lots of options there. Okay, keep going. I think there's an insurance coming up. I was hoping for insurance questions. Keep going. This one doesn't go over. I was hoping for one that does go over, but anyways. So there's a $40,000. Come on, you can do this. There. Bahari has $40,000 worth of contents he would like to insure. He purchases comprehensive insurance with a $200 deductible. Calculate his annual premium. What I will add here is, let's do after tax. At this point in time, insurance was not taxed. That came in a little later. So they will from now on say before after tax. Okay, so just be aware of that. So it's tenant insurance. It's cheaper because all you're doing is you're insuring your stuff. So this is the 40,000. We're gonna go to comprehensive. We're gonna grab that one right there. So remember, I gave you a really beefed up insurance formula, right? Insurance is found by going, there's a table plus overage, I think I called it, times table per thousand times 1.10 times 1.07. Right? This is your deductible, $200 deductible, and this is tax. That is your original formula that I gave you. In this case, there is no overage, so you can actually, some of you missed that on the review, right? You're not going over 75,000 in this case. Only if you go over, let's say you wanted $80,000 worth of insurance, then you would grab this number, you put it there, plus you're over by 5 grand. You would multiply 5 grand times 550 divided by 1,000, right? So if that happens. So table rate here is 269, that's all I need. I do want the $200 deductible, and I do want taxes. So here it is. That's $316.61. What are some things that affect your insurance? Whether you want standard or comprehensive, whether you want a $200 deductible or $500. The value of your contents in this case. So remember, there's tenant insurance and there's homeowners insurance. State 2 initial one-time costs when purchasing a home. You could put down a down payment, land transfer tax, lawyer fees, appraisal fee, survey fee, inspection fee, etc. I would make it very specific to a house, okay? Hiring movers, you could also hire them if you go from one apartment to the other. Okay. Next. Question 5. Choose the letter that best completes the statement below. In calculating property taxes, the cost of local improvements is based on the area, the frontage, the square footage of the house, the distance from fire hydrant. Local improvements are based on the frontage. If you selected that, way to go, guys. Let's keep going. Oh, GDSR. This should be like a slam dunk, hopefully. The keyword is monthly. I will say that, right? Monthly. Everything monthly. So Paco earns $3,100 monthly. He would like to purchase a new house. The monthly mortgage is $797. The monthly heating is $150. Annual property taxes, no kidding. It's almost a given that they make one of them be annual. It could be more than one. Right? So we're just going to go ahead and divide it by 12 right there. That ends up being $200 a month. Calculate the GDSR. Here we go. Notice that it doesn't say as a percentage. It just calculates the GDSR. So we're going to say $797 plus $150 plus $200. Those are called the housing costs. We're going to compare that to the income. I'm going to state it as a percentage. 797 plus 350, right? It's 1147 over 3,100 times 100. It's exactly 37%. It doesn't ask whether or not he will be approved, but he won't, right? Because it's above 37%, 32, sorry. I will just make that note. Above 32%, not going to be approved. For mortgage. No payment question so far. Okay, keep going. Slow down. Okay, Andy's buying a house and needs a mortgage. State 2 ways he can lower the total interest paid on the mortgage of the house. So watch this. It's lower the total interest, not the payment itself. Lower the interest paid. So increase down payment. You could say make additional payments. Payments. You could say negotiate a lower interest rate. Oh, I'm forgetting. Reduce the term of mortgage or loan. Okay, so just basically shorten the time. Okay. If you want to pay less interest, do everything in your control to pay it off sooner. If you want your payments to be lower, but you don't care how much interest to pay, take longer to pay. That's basically what you should do. Okay, I'm just gonna keep rolling here with my video, okay? Or no, I find that